So just gone 8:30. Again, just woke up. And my neighbour again started banging on the walls and shouting. So yeah, he didn't wake me up with it this time. I woke up and I was just chatting to Squeak, who was laid next to me, like I do every morning. And I guess he could hear me talking to Squeak. I don't know. I'm not sure how he could hear me talking to Squeak, because I wasn't talking loudly. I was talking quieter than I'm talking now. So I'm not sure how he could hear me, but I guess he must have heard me. And then, yeah, he started banging on the wall and shouting stuff. I think he was shouting wakey wakey, and he was making howling noises as well. So yeah, it's going to be one of those days. I did have a phone call from the police yesterday. We got a missed call. John rang them back to speak to them, and basically now they are saying that the last phone call I made to them, where they could hear him shouting in the background, they're going to use the recording of that phone call along with the video evidence I took on that day as well. They're going to use that to see if they can prove that he's broken the conditions that was set for him when he was arrested a few months ago last year, for causing issues at my front door. So yeah, they're gonna be doing that. So that's something, I suppose. That's pretty cool. That's something. Hopefully something will come of that. Because if they can prove he's broken his conditions, they can then prosecute him. They can rearrest him and prosecute him. And then that will go against him with the housing. And then the housing will definitely have grounds for eviction. Definitely. I mean, they've already got grounds for eviction, but I think if he gets arrested and prosecuted for harassing neighbours, then that would be irrefutable, and they won't be able to, the housing people won't be able to say, oh no, we can't evict him, because then they'll be breaching the tenancy and they'll be breaking their own rules. So yeah, he's still banging. I don't know if the phone can pick it up. I've got my kitchen door closed. I'm still laid in bed, or on the sofa rather, because I was really cold last night and the radiator's right there, so really warm. But yeah, Squeak wants me to go make a cup of tea, don't you, Squeak? You're going to ignore the camera. She doesn't like being on camera. But yeah, she wants me to go make a cup of tea and take my meds. So that means I've got to go in the kitchen and make tea whilst my neighbour is shouting at me. But that's alright, it just means I get more evidence, I suppose. So yeah, that's what's happening today. So I'm back in the front room. The neighbour is still shouting. calling me a weirdo, stuff like that. Yes, Squeak, I know, I'm about to take my meds. So I've got to take my meds before Squeak keeps telling me off. So I've got this big bucket thing, tub thing full of all my meds that I have to take throughout the day. Get the morning ones. Thank you, Squeak. Didn't need that as well. Yeah, go and sit over there then. I need to take these. You're gonna bug me. Not with it this morning. Check which is which. So yeah, we keep all my meds in the actual boxes, in the actual packets, because I'm very forgetful and I need routine to help me remember stuff like this, and help me remember what I'm supposed to be taking, how much of it I'm supposed to be taking, and when I'm supposed to be taking it. And there's a lot of routine in opening boxes in a certain order. It's very OCD. And will you stop trying to slap them out of my hand, Squeak? Please. Yes. Yeah, I'm doing it. Do you want to come up? Do you want to come up? Come on now. Just don't get in the way of the camera too much. And don't put your butt in the camera. So she puts her butt in the camera. Lovely. Thank you. So yeah, it's a bit OCD, but it helps me remember what I'm doing when I'm doing it. Sit. Squeak. Sit. 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 Right, down then. If you're going to keep getting in my way and being a nuisance, you can get down. Yeah, so people are always saying to me, oh, why don't you just get like a pill tub and put them all in like with the days of the week and everything. I tried that. I've had a couple of different ones. Here's one I've got here, which is like a little one that I use if I'm going away from home for more than a day or two. So that, I mean, John sorts this one out for me when it's needed, but I've also tried the big week ones where you put them all in there for the week, and yeah, no good for me, because then I'm trying to put everything in the correct days of the week, and I get confused. Then I put too many in one and not enough in the other, and then I end up either overdosing, stop it, or underdosing on meds, and that's not good. Right, down. You're being a pain in the bum today. I don't know what's up with that. So yeah, that's why I don't use the pill containers. Sorry, there was an alarm on my phone going off. And on the boxes it has anyway the dosage and everything I should be taking, so if I get confused I just read the label on the box and then I know what I'm doing. But yeah, I had hoped to make some other videos this week. Me and John have had plans to make a few different videos, other than these Neighbour from Hell videos. But we've had trouble because the Neighbour from Hell has been, yeah, he's been very active with his crap lately. And we don't want to be making videos with racist and homophobic hate speech stuff shouted in the background. I don't think YouTube will take too kindly to that. So yeah, so we decided not to make these videos yet and wait until this whole thing with the Neighbour is sorted, so then we can actually get some of them done. Yeah, so I'm afraid it's probably just going to be more of the same Neighbour from Hell videos. These ones taste like crap. I've never eaten crap, but I'm guessing that's what it would taste like. It would taste like naproxen. Do I need the paracetamol? No, I'll leave that for today. Leave that for a minute. Good for now. Right, so there we go. There's our meds done. Now I've just got to wake up, drink my tea, try and get some chores done today. Yeah, I don't really have much else to do this week either, so, and at the moment I'm a bit skint because I spent all the monies. We spent all the monies, didn't we, Squeak? We did. Can you get out the way of the camera? Thank you. Would you mind just like laying down there? Hello. Come here, lay down there. Lay. Come on. Lay. Lay. You're just ignoring me today, aren't you? Yep. I think you're on heat, aren't you? You on heat? Don't knock the camera down. Thank you. Yeah, I think she's on heat, so she's being very defiant today, aren't you? Got too much catitude, that's what it is. Don't look at me like that. I will feed you in a minute. Is that what you want? You want food? Okay, well, can you wait a couple of minutes? It's not quite your feed time yet. Have some patience. Okay? So yeah, I haven't really got much to do this week other than sit around because I'm skint. Spent all the monies. It's mostly like Christmas and New Year. Kind of spent all the money on that, and then of course beginning of the year is when all the bills get paid, all the annual bills. So yeah, so at the beginning of the year, we're a little bit short. We tighten our belts a little bit for the first couple of months of the year. But then once all the bills are paid, the rest of the year, we're fine. We're free and clear. We don't have any bills to pay other than like the internet subscription, which is a monthly thing, and things like streaming services such as Netflix and Disney. And then our mobile phone contracts. That's all we got to pay really throughout the year, each month, and it's not very expensive for all of that. And yeah, that we set that up to go out on the day we get paid, so that goes out straight away each month before we get to spend whatever's left. So yeah, so we're going to be a little bit short for the first couple of months. I think already though, I've already paid the water bill for this year and the TV license. I think I did that before Christmas because I got a reminder letters reminding me that the new financial year is going to be starting and blah de blah, and we've got to pay our next bill on this date. And I thought, well, I got the money now, I'll get a jump on it early. So yeah, so I think it might, some of them might already be paid. I've got to check that later. But yeah, somehow we've ended up talking about finances. I ramble in the morning. I ramble all the time. Not just the mornings. Every day, all day. Stop looking at me like that. Squeak's just stood on the floor, staring at me, just glaring at me. Yeah, I heard that too. She just snapped her head round to look at the kitchen because the neighbour's banging. I will feed you in a minute. So yeah, vaping the CBD is helping a lot. There he goes shouting again. You probably can't hear it because phone's all the way in here. And yeah, phone microphone's not brilliant. But yeah, anyway, vaping the CBD has been helping. I probably need to refill this actually. There's not really much oil in there. But yeah, it's been helping a lot. Because with the oil was good. The oil was helping when I was taking that. But I found that was annoying and tricky. Because I found that the CBD works better for me when I am feeling anxious, and I can take it there and then when I'm feeling anxious. It sort of helps. And also it does help with the chronic pain a bit as well. But mostly what I've been vaping is more for anxiety, and that's been helping a lot. And it's better when I can take it when I'm feeling anxious, or when I feel like an anxious episode is about to happen, or I feel like an autistic meltdown's gonna happen. Yeah, it's better when I can take it there and then. And with the oil, the little bowls of oil, it's just really awkward and it can get messy. And and just trying to take it, like, just look really weird just there with a drop of bottle of oil trying to, it's in public. It's a bit weird. I found it weird anyway. And I tried the gummies, and they were good. They were helping, but I couldn't take them there and then when I needed them. They were quite high dosage of CBD, and they were, you take one a day, and that's that. So I'd take one in the morning, and it would help me throughout the day, but then mid-afternoon it would start to wear off. I found. So, and also they were quite pricey when you thought about it. I mean, the vape juice, CBD vape juice, is a lot cheaper, I found, than the gummies. So yeah, and I was so reluctant to try the vape because of the issues with my lungs and my heart and everything. Breathing stuff into my lungs is probably not a great idea. And I was a bit worried about that. I still am a little bit worried about that. But I'm using just CBD. No nicotine or anything like that, just plain CBD, and I'm not vaping all day, every day. I'm just using it sparingly when I need it. Squeak, will you stop eating things off the floor? This is probably why you keep getting a bad tummy, because you keep eating rubbish off the floor. Stuff John's tracked in on his shoes. Don't do that. Get a cat, they said. It'll be fun, they said. I'm joking, love you really. You weirdo. Yeah, so vaping it is helping a lot better. I find it a lot easier to use, and I can use it when I need it. I don't have to have one a day or wait until I'm somewhere where I can use oil without getting weird looks. But yeah, we're rambling again, aren't we? Yeah, Squeak's staring at me again. That definitely needs filling. There's a little in there, but yeah, the flavour I'm using in this one at the moment was blue slushy flavour, and it actually does taste like blue slushy. So yeah. I don't know what else I'll be doing today. Probably some more chores, tidying up a bit. I will try and get some more videos of the Neighbour kicking off, because I'm trying to unmask quite a few where it's got him clearly shouting the abuse in the videos, so that then I can just give them all to the police and the housing officer and just say, here you go, there's your evidence, do your job. But yeah, still haven't heard back from the MP. So I don't know what's happening there. I might have to email him again to find out what he's doing and what's going on. I suppose it's because he's really busy. He's got billions of constituents to deal with or whatever. But yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm doing today. might put my music on again later, just so I can drown him out a little bit. But yeah, I think I'm going to stop rambling for the minute anyway. Do you like Rainbow Corner? This is what I call this corner of the living room. Rainbow Corner. Got all my flags. All mine and John's flags up at the windows and stuff. John has, what, 2 flags up there? That's my flag. One of mine. The yellow one with the purple circle, that's mine. And the Pride rainbow flag, that's mine. The Pride Alloy flag is John's, and the Irish flag is John's. So yeah, Rainbow Corner. Right, I better go feed Squeak because she's looking very, 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 very grumpy over there. I don't know if you can see her. Look at her grumpy little face. You want food? Yes, you do. You're so cute. Right, yeah. So, see you guys later. I hope he enjoys Austrian metal as much as I do.
Muss alles in sein Dunkel ziehen.